Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 138 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your rather professional-looking host, Mr BudgetPedalChap. I mean, this isn't going to mean anything to the listeners because this is an audio podcast, but we will explain in just a moment. You are also joined by Mr Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Well, hey. As a kind of an explanation to that intro, I usually, and if you watch the live streams, you'll know that I usually hold the microphone while doing the whole talking thing. This week I bought a little extendy arm thing. I don't know what they call them, but it's like if you imagine like a radio booth. The kind of the extendy arms that they come on.
Okay,
do you know the word for it?
It's a microphone stand. It's just a desk microphone stand. The colloquial term for it is a gooseneck.
I thought the goosenecks were these things, the ones that were like segmented.
No, not as far as I was concerned. They were the ones that go back and then forward again. Which is, if you push that one down, it like the bit that's screws into the desk clamps up, and it doesn't go straight up, does it? It goes like back and then folds at 90 degrees and comes back down on itself like a goose's neck.
Oh, all right. Yeah, mine's clamped. It's not got mine's not drilled into the desk because
yeah, mine's clamped as well. But you know what? I knew what I meant. I just couldn't say it.
I've done a God's tier thing with this. I've not clamped it to the desk. I've clamped it to my chair so that I don't have to move.
So you can chill, relax, sit back, and enjoy yourself.
Well, that's it. I mean, because our podcasts tend to last a while, and
no, we always hit bang on the hour and finish.
Well, it's been many years since I've done that. It's usually a good 5 minutes, including foreplay. Well, that's it. Yeah, and that is setting the tone for how today's gonna go. So Matt. This week is it's been a bit of a strange one, hasn't it?
It's been a week.
It is. I mean, it definitely has been a week. Time has passed in a linear kind of fashion. It seems to be lasting longer than it should.
Yes. Yes. I mean, we're Wednesday and it feels like it's been a whole week.
I'd go even further and to say it seems like it's been a month.
Yeah. I mean, everything is just shit.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're here for today. So,
so let's forget all of that.
Yeah, usually what we do with the podcast, we aim to do some guitar news and ignore it. Whereas this week, I mean, largely due to global events, there's not really been much focus on the guitar news, because there happens to be like proper news that's eclipsing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's but we're gonna do the British thing. We're gonna smile and carry on and take it with a bit of a sense of humour. So let's talk about. Let's try and kind of forget about the global events and talk about what we've been up. Let's be narcissistic, Matt. What have we been up to? What have we been looking at and lusting at this week? And because I mean, chances are we probably haven't done much playing.
Well, that's the thing. I've done a bit of playing, and I feel dirty, and you're going to judge me, but I've been playing direct into the amp. I've not been using pedals.
I like directing. So tell me more. Tell me of your experience.
Well, you might notice, because I sit in the same place every week, that there's a guitar missing that's usually there. The gold top vintage is normally there.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not there at the moment because it's sat in front of the Origin 5 that's plugged in the living room.
Oh, nice.
And I've just been having fun. Literally just putting it down onto the half-watt mode, cranking the ass off the amp, putting the boost on for solos, and playing along with blues.
I mean, this sounds like worse ways to spend a day. So,
yeah, well, like, because I work different times to everyone else, and like I get weekdays off and work weekends, or I work like at the moment I'm on days.
Yeah.
Ish. And yeah, so like I've had like a random Thursday off or a random Monday off, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna play along, and like supposed to be learning songs for the new band, but sort of at the same time we can't practice together because two of them are either in high risk groups or live with people or see people regularly who are in high risk groups, so like they were almost either in self isolation or restricting seeing other people as much as possible. So like we're learning other songs, and one of them is Roadhouse Blues by the Doors.
Yeah, and I've heard of the title. Like, it's not a song that I'm vastly familiar with. Yeah,
it's a fun one for me because it's not just 12 bar, which a lot of like blues is, and it's like got a main riff that goes all the way through, and then just kind of like it deviates from it slightly, or it changes from just playing single notes to playing things like sevenths and Hendrix chords and little bits and bobs like that to embellish it, and you get to just like, and it's one of those you wouldn't have to play exactly like the record because I doubt they ever bothered to do that. It's one of those that as long as you follow the structure and you do particular licks in the verses and particular licks in the choruses, for the most part you can just float around and like move bits about, and it'll all sound fairly same. It's all in E blues, and it's just one of those that you can just kind of, and that put me down a rabbit hole of like, well, I kind of know what I'm doing with that now. Let's just do random backing tracks on YouTube.
I mean, that's a hole that can easily be taken a few hours.
And like the great thing about YouTube is there's things where they've gone, right, we've taken out the rhythm section or we've taken out the lead section of the guitar, and like go and fill it in yourself and things like that, and just I've just been basically being a blues musician in my own lounge, playing a gold top with P90s.
And that was what I was going to go on to, just reminding the listeners of what the vintage gold top was about. But yeah, it's your mean blues machine, isn't it?
It is, and the more I was playing it, the more I was like, I need to play this more often.
Yeah, it's lovely when you re-experience a guitar that you've put down for a while.
Yeah, like I play it every now and again, but like it's hanging on my bedroom wall because it's one that I don't take to gigs that often, and it just gets it out of the way because I don't have as many cases as I have guitars because I'm one of those. So it lives on my bedroom wall, but it's not there at the moment because it's lent up against the amp so that I can just turn the amp on, pick it up, and play.
Yeah.
Like I've been tuning with the Boss tuning app on my phone and going from there.
I got an update on that the other day. I can't remember what it said, but it's very rare that you see the little Boss tuner app logo up in your top corner. I did the other day. Whatever it was, it didn't work. So.
Well, I didn't notice any differences when I was using it.
Yeah, because the last update that they did that I remember was that it had the Wazacraft skin for it.
Oh right, okay.
And of course you're gonna switch the skin to Wazacraft because
it's the more expensive one.
Tunes better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it tunes better, and it's got the better buffer.
That's it. It's even in tuner. Yeah. Because that's how it works. I mean, that's a little pro tip though for anyone who has a mobile phone. Download that app because it's free.
Yeah,
and
it's free and it tunes your guitar.
well, I mean, that's essentially it, isn't it? It's free, and like when you are in a pinch, it works pretty well.
Yeah, like you couldn't use it at a gig if there's like loads of other things, like if your bassist is dicking around and you want to tune up and.
Oh yeah,
like,
don't like take the tuner off your board and go. Well, that's another space I've got free now because got the Boss tuning app.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work in that situation, but yeah, for your home use, when you've got a fairly quiet environment, yeah, it works perfectly adequately.
Yeah, I found that you need to have your amp on because if you're trying to tune it acoustically, it doesn't quite pick it up well enough.
No, you'd like it would work acoustically with an acoustic, but you need enough kind of volume behind it for it to pick it up properly. Yeah. Otherwise, it just it fluctuates all over the place.
Yeah,
it's trying to tune to the fucking birds tweeting outside the window.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, microphones on mobile phones are not the greatest, though. I mean, the mobile phones do so much that you don't expect the microphone to be studio quality. Some people do, and that's why you end up with like $1.5 grand worth of smartphone. Yeah. Just buy a fucking laptop if that's what you want. If you want processing power up the wazoo and a 6 million megapixel camera and just buy the individual units. Like I've done that. I've bought a camera, and it's better than any phone camera that I've ever had. And this is a camera from like 10 years ago. Like we tangent, don't we? We definitely tangent.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been playing a bit acoustically again, which I talked about either the last time I was on or the time before, so don't need to go into any of that nonsense. Anything else I've been doing? Like, I've been covered in gear, but I haven't bought anything, which, it's good for me.
Go on, what you been coveting?
I want a telly and I want a Strat. Yes, I've got a telly, but I want another one. I want a top end proper telly, and I want a Strat. And I haven't bought anything, and also, the pedal world exists, so there's pedals out there I've looked at, but I've already forgotten what they are because I don't need them, so I keep closing the tabs when I search for them. I do a bit of a strange thing because I do all my searching on the mobile again because it's there, it's convenient, and it does the job. If I'm covering a piece of gear, I'll keep the tab open. So at the moment, I've got like 24 tabs on the on my browser, and like I'll look back at it every so often, and I'll go, oh, yeah, maybe my tastes have changed. I'll get rid of that one. But I've got like the HX Stomp on there. I've got. Yeah, you see, I used to do that, but the problem is then. At some point, I go, you know what, that tab's been open 3 weeks, bye. You know what, that tab's been open for a week, bye. And now I'm like, no, close the tab, and if it was that good, I'll remember the name of it, I could search it again. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's what I should do. Because the lesser expensive stuff, I tend to, like, when I've been drinking, I go, well, I could theoretically buy that. Yep. Been there before. Indeed. What did Drunk Matt buy this time? Well, Drunk Matt paid us a little bit of a visit this week as well, didn't it? Might have done. That kind of segues onto to what I was gonna like what I've done. But you've reminded me of like shed loads of stuff that I've actually done as well. Because I mean, what I've written down is like YouTube stuff, which it's fine. But it's stuff that you need to watch. We can't really talk great deals about it. But we talked about number one. You talked about Strats, which, yep. So I had a little bit of an epiphany this week
It was the end of last week, actually, weren't it?
You get a tablet for that.
Yep. There's tablets for anything these days. Ooh, that's a new thing. The computer just went boo-da-ba-doo. Didn't know it could do that. It won't come through on the audio on the podcast, I'm pretty sure. So it will make me sound
like an insane person.
Yeah, this entire minute rant is pretty moot. So yeah, because we were talking about strats on the last podcast, and a couple of podcasts ago, I think it was probably just before Christmas, I mentioned how I wanted to convert my my HSS Squire strat back into being SSS, and I bought the pickup.
Yeah, didn't you buy the bridge pickup of a Tex-Mex because the other two are Tex-Mex? Is that right? Yeah,
that's exactly it. So I was under the impression, because I played the Variax quite a lot, and I'm thinking I really like this. I really like the magnetic pickups in this, and the Tex-Mex ones are a little bit darker. So having those two different flavors would be pretty amazing. But then probably the last 8 to 10 pedal demos have all been on that Squire Strat. And I've realised that when I'm doing lower gain stuff and whatnot, I'm always using the single coils. But then when I do fuzzies and stuff, always on the bridge pickup, getting the meat behind it, it's this is really useful and it's really versatile.
Yeah, it's almost like HSS is the best version of a Strat.
Yeah.
For certain things, I know I want a single coil bridge Strat, but at the same time, if I only had one guitar, it'd be a HSS Strat. Yeah,
and going back to when we were talking about Lorcan, and his quandary for a versatile one guitar setup. We both came to the conclusion, without discussing it beforehand, that an HSS Strat is pretty much the one.
It's the thing, isn't it? If you go in one guitar, which I believe he's buying a second guitar, I think he's buying himself a telly.
Of course he fucking is. Of course he is.
But I don't know that for certain. But yeah, he mentioned one of his mates was selling one of the mid 2000s. I think it's a Korean run, but with Fender on the headstock, and it's got a normal telly bridge pickup and then 2 telly neck pickups, one in the middle position where a Strat would be, and one in the neck position of a telly as well.
Okay. I know they used to do the Nashville one, which had a Strat single coil.
Yeah, so it's like that, but it's a telly neck pickup in the middle, and it's a Korean-made one, and I'd never seen it before, but he managed to find another one on Reverb to show me, because he said it's his mate that's selling it.
Yeah. And that's not going to be too much as well if it's a Korean-made one.
Yeah. I think the one he sent me from Reverb was 350 quid used, and I think he's said he was getting it for less than that. He went on holiday at an inconvenient time, shall we say? he was in the Alps, the French Alps, less than an hour away from Italy. Little bit inconvenient place to be. So he's come back and gone into self-isolation.
Yeah, as you would, yeah.
But yeah, I've not spoken to him since he sent me a photo of these bits about the guitar. But last I heard, he was planning on buying it.
That's it. He said to the seller, just hold it for about 14 days. Don't ask questions. Just do it. Yeah, I mean the Korean Fender stuff. I mean Korean guitars in general are pretty well made. I had a Korean the light ash Strat. I had the light ash Strat. I had the light ash telly for longer, and it was really good. It came as standard with Seymour Duncans, and the price was brilliant. They were so good that they had to stop making them because people were buying them. Yeah, they were. They were retailing at about £300-400, and they were buying them instead of the upper end Mexicans and the American stuff. So, I mean, that's a testament to just how good they are. But yeah, so I've come to the conclusion that actually the Squire's staying in HSS. And yeah, so I've now essentially I've got a torque bit guard and one strap pickup. So I've got nothing to do with them. I have, however, I've got a strap kicking about that needs some pickups. So. Like, I've got a bridge pickup, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that one yet.
But surely a strap needs a set rather than a single. Like, you're not going to take a Tex-Mex bridge and pair it with a Fletcher Alnico 5 neck pickup and a Alnico 2 middle pickup, are you?
Well, funny you should mention that.
Oh, God.
I mean, it weren't a Fletch set, but I know a chap, Mr. Underfluke. He happens to wind pickups, and I asked him if he'd got any materials kicking over. He says, "Oh yeah, I could do you a 5 and a 2. I think I've got the materials for them." So that might actually happen. It's really odd the fact that you stumbled upon the correct answer.
So I've just picked two numbers out of the sky, and yeah, I come up with exactly what you're getting.
Well, I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
There's also, I mean, Yeomans has mentioned that he's got a complete strat set just kicking about, as you do. So
it's Yeomans. I'd be surprised if he didn't have a complete set of pickups lying about somewhere.
That's it. So
how many strats does he own? 7?
Oh, he's got more strats than I have tellies, I think.
Yeah, but didn't you post a photo of like 7 strats the other day?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Well, they're not all strats, but they are all strats. In that, like you've Ibanez Fireman or whatever it is was in there. And
that's not a strat.
And your triple single coil buddy Telecaster that's a strat.
That counts as a telly. That does.
It's both. It's a hybrid.
I'm not splitting into both columns.
It's a hybrid.
When you play it is a strat. Like sonically it is a strat, but
it looks like a telly. Yeah,
to me it is a Telecaster. So that's how it works. It's a telly. Okay. Yeah, the Fireman definitely ain't a strat because it's mahogany. It's got a really big fat neck. It doesn't sound like a strat. It sounds
like its own guitar.
Yeah, it sounds really thick and raucous. It's got none of that kind of upper end chime because of the materials that it's made out of, and it looks like a fucking just. It's pointy, so it's definitely not a strat. But yeah, so that's something. Our good friend, the Guitar Geek, posted on Instagram at the start of last week a little lick thing, and he tagged a bunch of people in it, and one of the people that he tagged in it was me. And he went like, "Oh, here's this like lick of the week. Give it a go, see what you can do with it." So I did, and that brings me on to like another point that you came on about, which was about how you don't play the P90 vintage enough. Did you see the video response to it?
I've not seen you. I saw you did your own version of Lick of the Week today.
Yeah.
But I didn't see you do a response to last week's one. Yeah,
so I played an odd guitar for it because the lick that Andy played was like drenched in delay, but was also quite gainy as well. So I thought, what's the gainiest guitar that I've got? Go on, see if you can jog your memory, Matt. What do you think?
Like, off the top of my head, and I don't know whether this is ridiculous, is it the Snot Green SG?
No, I mean...
Oh, no, you've got an RG. You've got an RG, haven't you?
Yeah.
Surely that's the gamiest.
That's got P90s in there, though, so that's a pretty classic rock.
Okay, so... Have you got anything else that's like super stratty?
No, you're going the wrong direction here, Matt.
You're in the wrong direction. Les Paul?
I mean, that would be the runner-up. So I went for the V, didn't I?
Oh, I'd forgotten you'd got the V.
Oh my. Yeah. So I mean, the V.
Or would you call her your wife?
Oh dear.
Sorry, I had to. Like, I thought about whether or not to say it, and I just went, "Fuck it, I'm saying."
No, absolutely. That is why you are here on this cast. So yeah, I mean the Les Paul has got blends in it, but the V has got super blends.
Ah, yes, I remember this now.
Which is one louder. So I did a video response to it. I mean, I got the component parts of Andy's lick down. I went a little bit extra. Because they were super blends and there was a bit more gain than I'm used to, I did go a little bit childish. There were harmonics of all descriptions. There were tapped harmonics.
There was a harmonic in the lick that Andy played, wasn't there? Towards the end of it, if I remember rightly.
Possibly. There weren't as many as I put in, I can tell you.
Yeah, I think there was one or two. So I'm imagining you putting like 7 or 8 in.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a bit where in the original Andy does a bend and then does like a little run, but that bend for me ended up in like a Van Halen style tapped section. And yeah,
the bend was in the middle of a tapped section.
Yeah. I mean, just check it out. It's quite funny.
I'm definitely going to go and check this out.
So yeah, I mean there was that, but yeah, and then I posted up today. I posted up like a lick of the week for myself, which was a kind of nice chilled out chromatic bluesy lick. And then someone on my Instagram went, "Oh, have you got a tab for that?" And written responses like comments and just texts in general are rubbish for kind of detecting the tone of what someone's saying. So I read that as, "Oh, have you got a tab?" "Yeah, sweet. I'll sort you out one." So I downloaded a tabbing software and just tabbed this lick, and then like sent it in a direct message, and he went, "Oh, I was kidding, but because you've gone to this effort, I'm gonna have to do it now." And I went, "Yeah, you are." So the chap's done a response for my one as well.
Nice.
And he's I can't remember his channel, so I'll have to like bring that up in the live cast on Sunday. Or Matt, you're doing a little spot of googling here, aren't you?
I was going to try and find you on the old Instagram because I know what your handle is because you say it every podcast. That
I do. In fact, I had I've got it up here. Here we go. Hill Ditch Guitar. So that's who asked me for the thingy, and he makes his own guitars, and he's done it done the lick response on this Hill Ditch guitar, and the guitar's got a whammy bar system, and the at the end of the lick I play like a nice jazzy chord, a 13 chord.
Yeah.
And he does that, and then does some subtle tremolo dips with that 13th chord, and it makes it sound like a James Bond theme. And it completed the lick. It made me smile.
Ace.
So yeah, I mean that was kind of A little bit of fun that I've had this week. I mean, obviously, since we last spoke, pretty much all of the Birmingham Guitar Show interviews have come out. So,
Yep.
Just as a quick rundown, more than anything, so we had Dove ramps to start off with, which we've had a few complaints about the audio on it, which. Yep, sorry. It was the best I could do. I can't really do anything about it now. But I cleaned it up as best as I could, and I listened to the whole interview, and I understood what the bloke was saying. So yeah, it was good enough. All the rest of them after that, we'd kind of got down. So we had Zilla cabs, which amazing quality stuff, and if I had the need for a cab, they would definitely be the people I'd be going to for it. But then Honey Boy make cabs.
That's what I was like in my head. I was going, would I go to Zilla or would I go Honey Boy? Or
well, at the moment,
would I just have to go for both?
At the moment, Honey Boy are doing those like 2x6s.
2x6 and 2x8s.
Yeah, which are one ceramic and one Alnico speaker, and Guitar Geek Andy demoed them, and they sounded really good.
Yeah, I have absolutely no need for those. That doesn't mean I don't want one.
Yeah, I mean they're reasonably cheap as well, aren't they? Considering it's 2 speakers and a custom-made cab, it's like 359 or something like that.
I can't remember what the pricing is, but I know it was good. And the other thing it absolutely doesn't need it. The AC15 is loud.
Yeah,
but it's a 212. What's better than a 212? A 412, and it has a speaker out.
I mean, yeah. 4 is a bigger number than 2.
If I buy a 212, or even better, I buy a 212 that link from Honey Boy that links with a 212 from Zilla, and then sit the Vox on top of both of them. They link together and become a 16 ohm. And then I plug that into the Vox, and I've got a 612.
612. I mean, that is the future, that is, isn't it?
It is. I think it's the past, but
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, that's how to become deaf, isn't it? Yeah. Like Zilla do some amazing stuff. They've done. Which it really surprised me that they're doing flat response speakers as well. So they're catering for the digital
Helix and
digital market,
all that stuff. Yeah.
And they even do. This is crazy and out there. They even do bass cabs.
I don't understand.
No, really big speakers, 15-inch speakers usually.
For PB Delta Blues.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, put a guitar through it. It sounded amazing.
Yeah.
We had Zilla. We had Boss.
A 115 paired with a 2x6 or a 2x8, and you've got all of that woomph as well as the punchy directionalness.
It would be like being smacked in the stomach by sound, wouldn't it?
Stop selling me things.
I don't mean to, but it's how this podcast works. I mean, you've been doing it for what is 138. That's pretty much 2 years, isn't it?
That's over 2 years.
Over 2 years, almost 3, because
we're on the way.
Yeah, 150, 156 is Yeah, so there we go. Almost 3 years. Wow.
I mean, I think it was more than. I think it was maybe 10 podcasts before I appear, but yeah.
What's 10 podcasts between friends?
Yeah. We've been doing it for a long time anyway. Put it that way.
We have, yeah.
I should know you're trying to sell me stuff by now, and I know you're not trying to sell me stuff, but you just accidentally do it.
Yeah, not actively, yeah, but passively, I will sell you stuff.
To be fair, I wouldn't have any Hello Sailor pedals if it wasn't for you in this podcast.
There we go, and that is it's a tonal delight, isn't it?
It absolutely is. It's a monetary sinkhole, but it's an incredibly good one because I've got fantastic tone because of it.
Yeah. And it made me realise how useful range masters are, because when you hear the words treble booster, you think, what?
Did you just say strap bridge pickup?
That's it. Yeah, this clearly doesn't need any more treble, but they are very good. So we did the Boss Wazacraft headphones as well, the Waza Air headphones. You made a commentary on this, didn't you, Matt?
So you talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
On the live cast, which was released as a podcast last week, that I listened to drunkenly walking to my mate's house this morning.
Yeah, I'm going to try and find the message. Unfortunately, there's been a little bit of waffle on the. Here we go. Boss
to
one.
To be fair, yep. I was very drunk. Let's just say.
Yep. But that it is very.
And
much...
you were scoring things out of threats out of 10.
We were, yeah, because like the podcast before, we came up with an arbitrary scoring system. I've thought of ways to refine that as well, because like 10 frets would make a really bad guitar.
So it needs to be 21 frets.
Well, so what I'm thinking is we have a scoring system of 21, which is average, 22, which is like muy en fuego, and then 24, which is no bueno. So a weird scoring system. But so 21 is middle, 22 is good, 24 is bad.
Okay, I can get on board with this. I mean, 21 and 22 should swap, but that's personal preference, and I'll allow you to be a 22 fret person, as long as you're not 24.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I do have 24 fret instruments, and I don't need that fret. Like 22, I'm liking, because you've got 22, you can bend up to that full octave comfortably, and it's nice. With 21, it's a bit of a struggle to get up to that, because you're doing like a full tone and a half to get to that full octave. Mm-hmm. And Gibson guitars are 22, and they're all right, aren't they?
They are.
I think most of mine have 21 though. Don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, so you were doing your scoring out of 10 and I was listening and drunk.
Yeah, which I've hit. Here we go. Let's see if we can. It's you can hear that very slightly through the microphone. I accidentally hit Will's face on on this app, and he then started telling me how to sing. So thank you, Will. We're trying to podcast though, so
stop interrupting.
Another time maybe. Yeah. So this is Matt's expert opinion on the Waza Air. So minus 6 trillion hour of 10. I assume that means out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be named the Wazak Air Asylum. To have to be a dozy Wazak to but.
So I can translate for you if you'd like. What it was supposed to be was minus 1.6 billion or trillion out of 10 should be renamed the Wazak Air, as you would have to be a dozy Wazak to buy them.
Okay, and then it says hashtag drunk Matt opinions, because opinions has got a double O at the end. So.
Excellent.
So that is the quality of scrutiny that you are putting with those.
Like you were talking about, it's so difficult to cram it all into a set of headphones. If you taped 2 of those cheap, what were the £69 ones, which I giggled at, and nobody made any comment on the podcast, and I was really annoyed because you'd said that they were £69 on some website and nobody made a comment.
I'm really sorry for that omission, Matt.
But yeah, if you bought some of those if you bought 2 of those Katana minis and a piece of bendy wood, and
gaffer tape, just
yeah, you could gaffer tape round, but that would be a little bit inconvenient. Whereas you have bendy wood, and then you have to slightly unbend, and then it puts it against your ears, and then you've got a stereo setup, ABY pedal, cheap Chinese wireless systems, quarter the price.
Yes.
I mean, it's not quarter the price, but it's a third of the price.
And the gyro ambience as well is not quite there. And
that is a gimmick to try and sell it to idiots.
So from the person who's tried it, the stage mode was impressive, and the fact that you can put it within a virtual space makes it quite a useful tool for practice, because it gives you that sense. It kind of takes away the sterility of practice, which can happen when you're practicing through a headphone rig. I mean, my stance on it has been the same since day one, is that I'm not going to buy it. It's not for me. It's a lot of money. But I am less likely. I'm not totally unlikely, but I'm less likely to rip on someone or buying them.
Then you were okay. I'm sure if I tried them, my opinion would change a little bit. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the headphones I'm wearing now that cost, I think, 98 quid are probably a better quality of headphone than the Waza Air, because they're trying to cram so much technology into these things.
No,
they probably haven't focused quite on the headphone side of it.
I can refute that argument. The headphone quality is actually really, really good.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we put those headphones on in the Birmingham Guitar Show, I mean, you can hear in the interviews how noisy it is, and those were during quiet time as well. So you imagine noisy time was that doubled. We'd put those headphones on, and you could get immersed in the playing experience. It rejected so much of the noise around you, and the quality of the sound coming through the headphones was so good that it was an immersive experience. So they are honestly really good headphones. And one thing I'll say about Boss is they don't cheap out. I mean, you can hate on Boss for a good many reasons, and I have in the past. But one thing that they do is if they're putting a product out, they make sure they're doing it right. So, I mean, I stand by the headphones. I have not, however, tried multiple £100 headphones that are not Wazacraft headphones. So I've got no means of comparison, but I know that they're definitely better than these headphones that I've got on.
Fair.
So yeah, I do. I stand by them. Two-note stuff, which was the winner for the weekend for me. It's really, really boring, and I hate the fact that I loved two-note stuff so much, because I want to be going, oh yes, this awesome pedal, or this really cool looking guitar with the winner for the weekend, but it's not. It's essentially a box that makes you that you can make your amp quiet with. The Captor X, brilliant piece of kit. The Cab M's, which are not new by any stretch, but they were ubiquitous across the whole of the floor. There was, I think there was probably about 4 or 5 stands that didn't have them on, and then the rest were using Cab M's because they sound really good. From the strength of seeing all of the two-note products around in Yam 2020, I downloaded Wall of Sound, and I'm now using that for my impulse responses for my demos, because it sounds really good.
Fair.
It takes a little bit of tweaking, because I dialed in my static impulse responses like really, really well. There's a lot more opportunity to make the impulse responses bright on Wall of Sound. But if you dial in the tone, because it gives you so many options. You've got like the harmonic overtones on the amp. You've got like a bright and dark. You've got a power amp section for it. You've got the distance of the microphone as well. It's a tweaker's paradise. But I've dialed in the 2 free impulse responses, the 2 free cabs, which is like a 212 and a 412, and I've got those working in like a blended stereo pair, and they sound it sounds more organic and much fuller than my previous impulse responses. So I've been completely sold on that. So,
that reminds me, so when I sent that drunk message that we talked about earlier, I just left a pub where there was some live music on, and I heard possibly the worst guitar tone I've ever heard. And what had happened is the guys had turned up and been told by the venue that they couldn't use amps on stage, they had to plug into the desk. And the guy didn't have an amp or a cab simulator, so they made him plug his pedal board straight into the desk. And it sounded horrendous.
Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, I know exactly.
Absolutely horrendous. It was just all treble and just...
Yeah, there's absolutely no body to it. Because in using impulse responses through the DAW, the recording software which we use, you can turn that off to get almost like a direct. Because I'm either using a preamp or the preamp of my Black Star to record through. Even that kind of softens the tone up a little bit, but it's still not up to standard. It's not something that I'd want to gig with.
Yeah,
and all those flavour the response of the signal. If you take those away, it is just literally like really sterile sounding and really there's no girth to it at all, and it's just really thin and
toppy, and it wasn't the most expensive guitar, but you know the top of the line Pacifica, not the 112V. They've got like ones that are like £400 and £500.
Yeah.
He had one of those, and it was a nice looking, nice playing guitar, HSS, and the humbucker sounded more brittle than a Strat bridge pickup. I was just absolutely, and like I was there looking like there's a Princeton on stage. What the fuck's going on here? And then I went up to sort of the bar, and I went via the front of the stage, and the Princeton was not plugged in, not switched on, and the jack cable going from his final pedal went to the desk, and I was like, and I spoke to him at half time, and he's like, I hate the sound, but we've been told we're playing this. It's Paddy's night. We're playing a gig. I don't have a choice, and they won't let me plug my amp in, and I was like, I would hate to be you.
I feel sorry for you, mate. Because when you get tone that bad, it really puts you off as well.
Yeah, and like his clean sounded so, like it was so brittle that it sounded like it was overdriven, but it wasn't. It was just yeah. Sorry, just you were talking about cab M's, and I was like, these are all the things this guy needed last night. Yeah,
and that's why I'm excited about them, because I mean, that doesn't happen in my life. I've gone past the point of where I'm told that I can't turn my amp on stage, but I'm home recording pretty much, and I know I know what a signal sounds like without all of this fancy tone dust, and the like impulse responses are one of those things that you'd think, oh, it doesn't make that much of a difference. It fucking does. It really fucking does. Because it smoothens out the response of a preamp, or like the preamp of an amp, to make it sound close to what you'd have in a room. And it's stuff like that which it's invaluable. And
yeah,
to debunk the myth that some people say, oh yeah, like speakers, they're all much of a muchness. They all do the same thing. Using a software like that, if you take the preamp of your amp and run it into a DAW, and you could just switch between different speakers and see how different they sound. Because that is the difference of like an Alnico Blue versus a Greenback. It's just absolute night and day. It's mental.
Yeah.
I've noticed that our time is a little bit running a little bit short. The whole point of today's podcast was that we would just do stuff to entertain ourselves. Usually we try and throw a bit of guitar news in there, but because currently the world is so shit,
we both just needed a smile and a giggle.
That's it. I think we've pretty much done that with what we've been up to. But I've come up with a few games, and the first of the games is it's got to test you a little bit here, Matt. I reckon you'll be able to get at least 7 out of 10 on this first game.
Okay.
There's one which I would never get. There's like another 2 that you'd think maybe, but the rest I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get. So this game is overplayed guitar songs. So Reverb did a list of 10 songs that you expect to hear in a guitar shop when you go in. Like the most overplayed riffs that you will ever hear. I think you'll be able to do 7. Let's go.
Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell is not on the list.
Wow, Back in Black.
There we go.
Okay.
So
it was one or the other.
Yeah, we're on for a one. I knew you'd get it if. Yeah, but yeah, Highway to Hell. I would happily substitute in for Back in Black as well because it's there. Yeah, cool. So we've got Back in Black here.
Wonderwall.
No.
Not on the list.
No, not on the list. No.
Okay, they don't sell acoustic guitars in this guitar store then.
So the one that I would never get is an acoustic tune, but it's not Wonderwall.
Okay.
And I would argue that Wonderwall actually would come before this one.
Okay,
but think of.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Layla.
No, Layla's not on the list.
Jesus. Smoke on the Water.
Smoke on the Water is on the list. Yes, you were a 2 out of 10 at the moment.
Sunshine of Your Love.
No, it is not on the list. And again, it's like something that I would choose over at least 2 of these.
Yeah.
Okay. So think of things that like begin the guitar.
It's not like Satisfaction by the Stones.
No. So there's not
that beginnery.
No, but like stuff that beginners go into the guitar shop and they'll try, but will butcher. So riffs that are kind of staples. Think a lot of riffs that you'd find in
Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet Child of Mine is on the list. It was number 1 on the list as well. I mean,
yeah,
so that's 3.
People butcher that.
I mean, you just got to think Wayne's World for another one.
I haven't seen it for like 25 years.
Okay.
Oh God. I'm thinking about what I've seen. I assume you're referencing Stairway there.
Yep.
But I wouldn't say that I hear Stairway ever in a guitar store.
No, it's one of these ones that has died out as of recent years, hasn't it? But yeah, Stairway. So that's what are we on 4 now? Because you got Stairway, you got Back in Black, you got Smoke on the Water. You got Sweet Child.
Yeah. Is there any modern stuff in there?
Oh no.
No. So like you see. The things I hear fairly regularly, things like Plug-in Baby by Muse.
Okay, I mean that's not far off. I mean we've got 90s.
We have got 90s. Is it going to be something like Basket Case?
I mean that's a good one, but no. Think of something more ubiquitous than Basket Case.
More ubiquitous than Basket Case?
Yeah, like biggest thing in the 90s, pretty much.
And it's not Wonderwall.
It's not, no. Early 90s, come on.
Are these people using whammy pedals? Is it Rage Against the Machine?
No. Like offsets and DS1s.
Oh, fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit.
There we go. We're halfway through it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is much more arduous than I thought. I thought you'd be smashing through this.
I'm doing more poorer than I thought I would.
And to be fair, like when you hear this list, you would want to substitute some of these for the ones that you've suggested.
So is there some form of Clapton in there? Or Cream or
no.
So
we've got.
What about either Purple Haze or Voodoo Child or something like that?
No.
No Hendrix?
Again, no. Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint with some of these now. Okay.
You're going to have to.
So we've got a poppy hit by a thrash band.
A poppy hit by a thrash band?
Yeah, well, like something which signified them.
Oh, it's either Nothing Else Matters or the other one, Enter Sandman.
There we go. Yeah, cool. So we've had Sweet Child of Mine, but there's another Sweet in there as well. I think 70s Southern rock.
Sweet Home Alabama.
There we go.
Fucking hell, I play that in one of the bands.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Should have got that.
Right.
Am I in the difficult ones now?
Yeah. Well,
the more difficult one.
This one I wouldn't have chosen, but okay. Founders of heavy metal, Marvel hit.
Marvel hit.
Yeah. Think of.
Oh, Iron Man. Okay.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
I'd definitely had Paranoid as a guess before Iron Man.
Oh yeah. Same here. Okay, so how many we got left? I think we've got one.
Two left. The acoustic one and one other.
Yeah. Okay. So I could give you the artist for this one, and you still wouldn't get it in the first hit. The Police.
Roxanne.
See, yeah, I would have thought Every Breath You Take, but no, apparently Message in a Bottle.
Okay. I mean, I kind of get it, because it's an iconic riff that's easier to play than Every Breath You Take.
No, it's the same thing. It's like these stretched ninth chords, but faster. Every breath, dun, 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 whereas Message in the Bottle's it's just faster. Yeah, it's the same thing but faster.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Actually.
Your final one, I'm going to give
an acoustic.
Yeah, acoustic hit. I'm going to give you 5 chances. I bet you still won't get it, even if I give you the artists.
Go on then.
The Beatles.
Blackbird.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. See,
is it actually?
Yeah.
It's the first thing I think of when you say acoustic Beatles is Blackbird.
Blackbird, yeah. I would have thought like Norwegian Wood or something, but
yeah, but like I'm sorry, but the kind of people who are going into guitar stores are not playing Norwegian Wood.
Oh, mummy.
I've just generalised incredibly there, and I'm very sorry, but yeah.
So I mean, I couldn't even hum you the tune to Blackbird. And I know a fair few Beatles tunes, but it's simple acoustic.
It's not real. Well, it's one of those. If you're practicing fingerstyle, it's one that people give you because there's lots of movement in the left hand, but you only play in two strings. So the right hand is fairly simple, but you're going from like octave shapes to like moving G chord shapes. It's to get you interacting your two hands together. It's one I was taught and have since forgotten when I was trying to learn fingerstyle.
Yeah, it makes sense. So out of that list, I'd sack off Iron Man. I would probably have Paranoid there. In fact, I'd probably switch that out these days for Plug-in Baby or something like that.
Yeah.
Blackbird, no. Wonderwall.
No. Wonderwall. If you sell an acoustic guitar as Wonderwall, yeah.
Yeah, Message in a Bottle would get to fuck as well because I don't think I've heard that. I've definitely heard Back in Black and Highway to Hell. Definitely heard Teen Spirit. Definitely heard Alabama.
Yeah.
Enter Sandman doesn't come too much anymore.
No, but I think 10 years ago it would have been very prevalent. I think it's recently that's kind of fallen in the wayside.
Yeah, Stairway again is not quite there. I don't think it appears as much. Sweet Child of Mine, every time you walk into a guitar shop, someone's butchering that. One that I would sneak in for like this day and age, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. I've heard that so many times played badly in a guitar shop.
I'm one of the people who plays it terribly when I play it as well. I don't even play like I play my own hybrid version between rhythm and lead, and it really annoys people when I do it, so I do it even more.
Beautiful. I think I'd probably put in Little Wing as well.
Yeah. No, there's definitely going to be Hendrix in there, whether it's Little Wing. I probably hear as about the same as the intro to Voodoo Child.
The only reason why I don't think I hear that one as much is because it needs wah to be effective. But I think Little Wing is the kind of not quite beginner guitarists, but kind of still shooting above their talent station and go, oh yeah, I'm going to show off to the shop. I'm going to do a rendition of Little Wing, and it's yeah. It's that.
And then from there it goes downhill very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, the first note, the kind of harmonic slidey is okay, and then no. Okay, so reverb. I think you've got to update that list. That's
like I'm really surprised that something like Layla wasn't in there as well. Like that's something I hear quite regularly. Like not necessarily in guitars. It's just like there's a meet for local musicians at the moment in one of the halls that we have over here, where you can go along, take either a very small amp that's going to be a practice amp that's not going to overcrowd people. People are taking acoustic guitars, they're taking like cellos or that kind of thing, and it's just a place for you to go and meet other musicians and talk about music stuff. And I've been a couple of times, and
I imagine you're rocking up with the AC-15. Going, it's only 15 watt. It's a practice amp.
No, I tend to go with the acoustic, or I've taken the Origin once, but couldn't be arsed plugging it in. Yeah. So I plugged into somebody's ID Core 10.
Nice. I mean, they're not bad.
I really like it.
Yeah. Yeoman's lent me one for quite an elongated period, and I think there's a harmonic trem on it, which is amazing. It's really good. And the clean tones on it, and the kind of lower gain tones are pretty convincing. But don't take a pedal. Sure, don't take a pedal.
Yeah, but it's not designed to take a pedal,
no,
is it?
It's not.
If you want a drive sound, you pick one of the drive sounds. If you want a chorus sound, you pick the chorus sound that's in it.
Yeah. It's
that's what they're there for. It's a practice tool.
It is, yeah. Arguably more robust than a set of headphones.
Arguably, you could argue that.
Yeah, I probably would.
Fall to the price as well.
Yeah. Right, so I think probably where we might wrap up is going to be our final segment, which is quarantine songs. So we might all be in a situation where we've got a lot of time on our hands, and we're not really allowed to go out. So we're coming up with a quarantine playlist here, aren't we, Matt?
We are.
We're going to be the DJs to your misfortune.
Yeah, it's going to be a laugh as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna kick off by a little bit of Bad Religion. They did a song called "Infected."
Excellent. I'm going to go for Lonely Boy by, and I've forgotten the name of the band again. I did this last time. It's the same fucking band as well. I'm going to have to Google it quickly. You can edit this out. I know you're not going to edit this.
No, I'm going to make the silences even longer.
Excellent. It is by the Black Keys.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I was thinking John Lennon, but that's Jealous Guy. Yeah, same thing. What's my next one? So I've got a fair few. I'm going to go for... this one cracked me up. Painkiller by Judas Priest.
Okay. I'm going to go for All By Myself by Celine Dion.
Oh, nice. I've got a Leona Lewis song on here, and I didn't know whether it would be appropriate or acceptable, but because you've thrown a bit of Celine on the go on. There's a song by Leona Lewis called "Can't Breathe," which is a bit dark, but
excellent. Yeah, my next one, we're going Spice Girls 2 Become One.
This took a turn. And I think I'm going to round off this dark alley that we've gone down by a song. It's a song by an artist called Emily Autumn, and it's "Dead Is the New Alive." So it concludes our little foray into the.
Yeah, my next one. I think was it the Animals? Got to Get Out of This Place.
Okay, yeah, nice. I mean, I've got two more. I think this is our last one though, isn't it? So I'm going to go with "My Plague" by Slipknot.
I can either go dark or light. So
you know what? Go both. Give us light and then end on the darkness.
I'm not going to go dark because I think it's too dark. So my light-hearted one was I'm going to go with a Lonely Island song called "Jizz in My Pants."
Oh, nice, yeah. I mean, you got a lot of time on your hands. Yeah, I think we could. I mean, always look on the bright side of life by the Monty Python crew.
Yeah, that definitely should be the one to round it out, I think.
Yeah, not like...
Just ignore the last verse.
Yeah. I think that's a... Oh, but I've got a really nice segment. Go on. We can do another 5 minutes. So, there's things that pop up on Facebook every so often, which is like ruining song titles. They do it with movies as well, like ruining whatever the title of it is by inserting a word into like a given word into this title. So I had a little Google. I went on Reddit, which nothing ever, like no story ever ends in a good place when you say I ended up on Reddit. So they said ruining the titles of songs with the word asshole. So here's a couple of the suggestions from the Reddit users. This is. I mean, this brings up some images. This does. So while my asshole gently weeps. for the listeners here, Matt has got his head in his hands.
That's brilliant. But like you can't. Yeah.
Yep. And then we've got asshole, bloody asshole.
Yeah.
So asshole of fire. The Johnny Cash hit.
Is that after an Indian?
Yeah. I mean, so you got the asshole of fire, and then your asshole generally weeps afterwards, I assume. So yeah, I think I had smoke on the asshole as well, which it works. But I think we started off with the best one there, the gently weep, because even if you're not expecting to, it brings up mental images, doesn't it?
It does.
It paints a picture.
Mental images that you didn't want them to bring up.
No. So I thought that would be a nice way to round up our podcast for today. I mean, we had some news. We had news about an amp by Fux as well, but I think we'll leave that for the live cast, maybe. If Lee'll let me be childish. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it for this week. So before we get on to the full outro, we've got our Patreon play. $2 is all it takes to be part of the Patreon crew. I think we've got $2, $5, $10. And those wonderful people are Mr. Andrew Bimson, Mr. Adam Yeomans, Mr. Doug Christ, who Lee has finally learned how to pronounce.
After a full episode.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, like, is he related to, that guy? So we got Joe Richardson. We've got Max, John, Queen Latifah Gibbons of the White Mag podcast, who their episode this week was hilarious, so check it out. And Huge Erection. Clearly, Hugh are a person who gets us. Huge Erection. Yeah, well done. I think I know Hugh's real name, but it will remain anonymous because the alias is so beautiful. So thank you to you patronisers. You are keeping the lights on, and yeah, we've not converted the Patreon money into real money yet. But when we do, it's going to be used to advertise the podcast and get the audience bigger and better. So, like, you guys are the engine that is driving this ship. Thank you. So if you want to catch us online, I've talked a little bit about the YouTube stuff that I do every week. I do a no talk all tone on the Budget Pedal Chap YouTube channel, which this week the most recent one, the one that was Friday before this cast is released, is the Oral Dream Purely Fuzz, which is potentially the worst name for a pedal I've ever heard. Yeah, I mean, it's alright, it's a pedal. So you can catch me on YouTube quite a lot. You can catch me on Instagram, as we mentioned earlier, which is, again, Budget Pedal Chap, and Facebook, Budget Pedal Chap. Really easy to remember. Just type Budget Pedal Chap into anything and you'll probably find me. Ask Jeeves. I've not tried that. It might.
Does that even exist anymore?
It might do. I think we've got some Googling to do after this. Google Ask Jeeves. Oh dear, how the mighty have fallen. Jeeves.
Yeah, it's like Bing when that became the default thing for Internet Explorer, and the most searched thing on it was Google.
Google, yeah, of course it would be. That's what happens if you try and take on the titans of search engines, which back in the day used to be Yahoo and Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. Yahoo was...
It isn't even a thing anymore, is it?
Probably not. Yeah, Yahoo Answers still comes up on the internet every now and again, so I'm going to say Yahoo is still a thing. Let's Google it.
I mean, that sentence in and of itself says everything.
Yeah, so basically, Yahoo Mail. Yahoo still exists. I mean, it's like MSN's front page now.
Yeah.
And it's full of news, but it has a search bar at the top.
Wonderful. I don't know why we're onto this. Matt, if people want to find you, apart from using Yahoo to search for you, they go Twitter, Twitch, Twinstagram, and it's heel_Matt Q, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you do the Bad Buckers podcast as well, which is all about the graps.
All about the wrestling, which is all happening behind closed doors, and it's going to get very interesting.
That's it. Yeah, they're going to have to stay 2 meters away from each other, as per government guidelines. So they're just going to be
going to dance around each other. Bit of capoeira.
Well, people always criticise wrestling for being fake, aren't they? And now they're going to have to really embrace that.
The funny thing is, it's like one of the few things that's left, so viewership is going up, despite the fact that they're doing it in empty rooms. Yeah. Because all other sport is cancelled, people are going, sports entertainment is basically sport. Yeah. Let's watch some wrestling.
I mean, it's an approximation, isn't it? So, there we go. It takes a lot of physical exertion. I definitely wouldn't want to be thrown about a ring by one of these people.
Yeah, like when people say fake, it's always argued by people like me that it's predetermined.
Yeah.
They still have a high chance for injury, and you've got to be physically fit to do it.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't fake being smacked in the face by a chair.
No.
I mean,
you also can't fake dropping to your back. Like even just from a standing position, if you fell backwards onto your back, it's a bit uncomfortable.
I mean that's putting it mildly, Matthew. That is putting
and then
it
if somebody throws you over their head to then put you on your back,
that's being put on your back with force, isn't it? Is
it fake or is it just safe?
Yeah. I mean, they're trained. It's like stuntmen and women, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's basically a show of a load of stunt people.
Yeah. So there you go. Take that, you criticising internet people.
I mean, feel free to criticise all you like. That's my job is. That's why I'm called heel_Matt Q, because all I do is criticise it all the time.
There you go. So listen to Matt, like do the opposite of the argument that he just made on a podcast. And that is where we're going to wrap it up for today. So thank you for joining us on this strange podcast, but hopefully it will bring you as much entertainment as it did us, because it has cheered me right the fuck up. I've completely forgotten about. Oh no! Just remembered about it.
I was fine until I found the Yahoo page, and I opened it. And I said it had a search bar, and then it was news.
Yeah, it says we're all gonna. Yeah. So hopefully it will take your mind off this shitty situation for what is an hour and 20 minutes, or close to it. So,
or significantly longer than we intended when we started.
That's it. Yeah, definitely an hour.
Our Woobo 2s were a significant chunk longer than we expected.
Well, I mean, because it's been 2 weeks since you were on the cast. So we had to catch up on that. But anyway, so from myself, Mr BudgetPedalChap, from Mr Matt Quine, say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Hey, I can't point the mic at you now. I literally can. All I can do is point. So from us, the Fret Talk crew, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Gerardi.
Bye.
I know, it's magical, isn't it? I mean, I wrote that.
I was talking to my friend today, and he says, "What rhymes with orange?" And I said, "No, it doesn't."
I just got banned from B&Q. Some dickhead in an orange apron came up to me and asked me if I wanted decking. Luckily, I got the first punch in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, I mean it's legitimately not good, but that's the charm, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the point of these.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.